Hello everybody and welcome to the North American Star League Season number 2. Today is going to be week number 5, Division 2, and we have a lot in store for you. But first, introductions. I am Andre Greater Preshow. Joined alongside me is my good old friend Jake Orbs-Glue. Jake, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great as always, man.
Dude, we have some awesome matches. I'm sure everybody at home wants to know who's playing, so let's go down to it. Who's playing for today?
Well, we got Rain versus Dark Force, of course, Hapro versus Axlav, and Cloud versus Mana. Oh man, am I excited.
Yeah, 3 matches for today. Really cool. And of course, there's going to be some kind of cool matches I'm really looking forward to. I don't want to spoil it yet. We'll go into the analysis a bit later. First, let's go ahead and look at the maps for today. Emmett. So we do have TALDARIM Altar as our first map, METALOPOLIS afterwards, and ANTIGA Shipyards as our last one. This is probably the macro set, if there ever was one. All these maps are very big, or just really facilitating that macro style play.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, TALDARIM, big map with just a lot of bases available.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been pretty standard. It's been in the game for a while now, so it's gotten a little bit figured out. But of course, there's still new innovation to be had. There's still a lot of things players can do. There's so many bases available.
Yeah. Then we got Metalopolis, of course, a medium-sized map, but I feel like because it's been along for so long, players have had those refined builds really worked out, so they're normally getting into the at least 3 base. That's what you normally see. So we normally see longer matches on that. Of course, ending things up on Antigua Shipyards.
Yeah, Antigua Shipyard, pretty nice map, man. One of probably the best map of the Season 3 ladder maps that Blizzard introduced. A pretty standard map that actually allows you to get 2-3 bases pretty easily. Now the problem, of course, on that map is getting to that 4th base.
Yeah, the 4th base can be quite troublesome. We'll see how these players actually go about it. Let's go ahead and go into the matchups in particular. So, number 3, who do we have?
Well, we have Cloud versus Mana. Should be an amazing match.
This is the one I'm really looking forward to.
Oh, me too, man.
Okay, Cloud, of course, from Team Alternate Attacks. Now, he recently went there, and he's been looking so good.
Oh, yeah.
He's been mixing up his play, which I love. Adding in that cheese. Everybody always knew that he was a macro-style player. He was playing exactly like Idra plays, just goes for the macro-style, economic, whatever it is. Now he's mixing it up, and people are starting to respect that a lot more. The ones that don't, he's actually capitalizing off of it. He says, off of maybe the first game, oh, I'm seeing that you're doing a build that is playing against my older self. I'm going to take advantage of you. I'm going to cheese you. And he really gets some great wins off of that.
That's a great point. And of course, Mana, his opponent, absolute beast, Protoss from Europe. This guy is insane. His PvT is off the charts, man. So this should be an amazing match.
A lot of people say that Mana's PvT is one of the best, if not the best, in the entire European scene.
Absolutely.
Being such a young player, he's only 17 years old in high school. What were you doing in high school at 17 years old?
I was like animating, like messing around, playing music, not really doing much with my life.
Okay, yeah, I was basically not going to school. Nice. Well, I was going to school,
nice.
But like,
I think I had,
man. Yeah, I had some sick,
I had some serious
I think I
had
like 18 unexcused absences or 19 unexcused absences. You're allowed 20, and I had like 20 excused absences that my parents
I can't believe you're allowed 20.
Yeah, it was awesome.
In the college I went to, there were 3 absences.
LOL.
Even if they're excused by a doctor, it doesn't matter. I had to drop a class actually because I got bronchitis. I had a note from my doctor. Didn't matter, man, because I missed more than 3 days and I just had to drop it. So that's nice.
Funny because in college I went to 2 classes for my differential equations class: the midterm and the finals.
I wish I could do that. I wish they would let me do that and not auto-fail. That is fantastic,
headshot.
man.
It was awesome.
Fantastic.
Nevertheless, let's go ahead and get into the matches right now. We kind of strayed off a little bit.
We did a little bit. With
but what do we have for match number 2? What do we have for match number 2? Oh, let me close that out. That's why Mana is such a great player. That's why Mana is such a great player. Match number 2.
Match number 2, Hapro versus Axlav. Now, Axlav, of course, from Team Evil Geniuses. He's been really working on his play, man.
Yeah, he's been training at the Evil Geniuses house and down in Arizona. He's right below us. Maybe like 5 or 6 hours away. I forgot how long it is. But still, he's been looking really good, getting in shape, getting his mechanics together. And that's the main thing he really needs to work on because he is such a smart player theoretically.
Absolutely. He's one of those players that just makes really good decisions. But with all the practice he's been doing, he's been looking better and better. And if he gets those mechanics up to top-notch level and he gets his micro down, he could be easily a top-level player. And, of course, his opponent, HeyPro, a macro-oriented Zerg from Team Liquid. So,
yeah,
HeyPro, unfortunately, not been doing so well
not
lately.
Not been doing so well, but a lot of 2-1s here, 2-1s there. Well, actually 1-2s.
Right.
He does not have the record that he actually deserves. I think he's a much better player. I'm going to stand by this forever till the day I die. He's another one of those players that is so intelligent. He just has not had it all connected. He doesn't always have it, doesn't have the consistency there, and it really shows here and there. I wish that HeyPro, all he needs is just a little bit more honing, get that that strength down, and all of a sudden he's going to be such a strong player. This is going to be a tough match. Both these, actually, Axlav only has 1 win. I believe HeyPro doesn't have any at all. And, you know, this is going to be a very tough match for both of these players, I think.
Yeah, they're both definitely going to be scrounging to, get that win. They really want to, get to the top of their groups, of course. But our first match is going to be Rain versus Dark Force, and Rain from Fnatic MSI. Oh my God, is that a good Terran or what, man?
I know, man. He has been performing so well in the past, not only in the North American Star League, but he's also been performing amazing in things like MLG, and of course in all the clan wars that he's been playing in with Fnatic MSI. I've been studying him very closely. I've been talking to him on Skype. The guy is such a manner bear, and you know what? I think he has a very, very nice matchup going against Dark Force, who probably is considered the underdog in this case.
Yeah, I would definitely say so. Rain is just so strong, and he's had just, I feel, more results, more consistency. Yeah. So, I don't know, Dark Force is definitely going to have to bring his A game if he wants to win this.
Yeah, Dark Force is more the macro player, so we'll see if Rain actually takes advantage of that. I'm looking forward to these matches. Before we actually go into there, I do want to give a quick shout out to our sponsors, Azo and iBuyPower. They're our monitor and our computer sponsors. Also, Kingston HyperX. We have actually a Kingston HyperX show match to remember tomorrow and on Sunday, so do check those out. They're going to be awesome matches, and if you are watching this in VOD format, go check them out at www.nasl.tv. Oh, well, you're watching it by VOD. What am I talking about? All right, so go watch those. They were played Division number 3 and Division number 5. On top of that, we do want to give a huge thanks to everybody viewing out there and giving us your support. And you can give us support at and send us emails at support@nasl.tv. Also, Orb, a huge thanks to you. I want to get that out there. You've been such a community contributor, and tell everybody at home what you've been doing, what you've been, what's been going on with the Orb life.
Well, lately I've been getting as much into casting as possible. I've been really casting the Korean Weekly as much as possible. I've really been enjoying that tournament, man. It's a lot of fun. I think you guys should all check it out. If you like the Korean style of play, if you like players like Puma, Taeja, these types of really top-level Koreans, check it out, man, because it's pretty cool, and I think you'll learn something.
Definitely. So thank you so much again, Orb, for casting with me.
Thanks for having me, man. It's a pleasure to be here.
It always is. But that being said, let's go ahead, hand in hand, and go cast match number 1. See you there after this break.
Welcome to the North American Star League. Ladies and gentlemen, it's here. I never knew that when Starcraft 2 would come out that we would have anywhere near this big of a scene internationally. $50,000 will be awarded to someone that is such a staggering number.
This is not just a game, it's an all-out war. 40 of the world's top players all competing for the title of NASL